So listen to this. So I meet Randy Smith. Randy Smith is Scheffler's coach, right? And I say to Randy, I'm like, so Randy, what about Scheffler's foot? Like, because I was like, it worries me. Like, I think to myself, like, if I did that, I feel like I'd hurt my ankle. Like how he's doing it a little too much. Right. I mean, yeah, his ankles must be very strong. But look, so here's what's wild. So I filmed the swing. He also takes it back straight, like we were just talking about, right? He also then brings it down from the inside. Now, what's happening right now is he's on the ball of his foot and he's shifting a little left. But then look, he does go into his heel. And the reason he's going into the heel is he's trying to get his butt on that line, right? And so to this moment, he's somewhat textbook. The next part is kind of like, whoa, what's happening here? Because from there, right now it's gotten like, instead of him planting into the heel, which is what most people do, he ends up like air gliding across the heel somehow. And his heel repositioned like 4 inches, which you can't teach. You can't teach that, And so if you watch it from the front view, it's funny because look, he's just going to the left, and then he's getting into his heel right here, and that's all textbook. And if all he did from there is just step onto the heel and stay there, it'd be like this is normal. But instead, his foot slides. It twists and slides more than it should, and he ends up somewhere else. And this would be like a graceful version of his footwork. Now, Randy Smith, his coach, says to me, I said, why? Why, Randy? Because I was worried about his ankle, right? Randy says he doesn't like missing left. So what he does is he gets way into his left heel to get his body out in front so that he's more likely to push the ball to the right. See, basically, the more your body lunges left, the more the ball goes to the right. And so this is his like anti-left maneuver that he's kind of used as like a go-to movement because he tries to avoid missing it to the left, apparently, according to his coach, Randy Smith. And so that's the story about Scheffler. But what's amazing is look how fundamental it is. I mean, it's just that extra foot glide that's a little bit off because look, the rest of the lines pan out pretty good. And what's amazing is you could say that he's doing it to get his butt on the rear line because look, his rear is on there and that's what we want. But it's that extra little hop, skip, and a jump that happens that makes it look a little odd, I think.